All right, everybody, welcome to Mod Live Talks out here. About to get this started, and people are going to be shuffling in here. Right off a camera right now, I have Eric Robinson from Robinson RC Raceway. They're going to be our next stop on the Mod Championship Tour that we're going to have, and it's going to be the California Championship. So without further ado, hello, Eric. How's it going, buddy?
Hey, how you doing, man? I need one of those intros, bro. Can I get that intro? I need that intro. I'm about to fix my stuff just for that intro. Man, it's great to be here, man. It's great to
Right
be
on,
here.
man. It is it's gonna be really cool. We like I said, this is a brand new track. We went out for your guys' soft opener that you had a couple weeks ago. I think that you are having like another little club practice day coming up here, and I want to say next weekend. And so that's
Yes.
going to be really cool, and it was a lot of
hmm
fun. We went out there to check out your track, kind of see where it might be, where there could be some constructive criticism on what's going on, and it
Yep.
being so new. And dude, the facility's so nice; it's so much fun, and we just had such a
That's awesome.
blast the last time that we
Right.
came out. And we just kind of want to go over with people what they can look forward to for the championships, the California champs out there at Robinson RC Raceway. And so let us know, the size of your facility, what people can look forward to, and kind of the amenities that where you were at, and what you're changing going into the race.
Oh man, dude, we are sitting on about 5.5 acres. We're currently probably on the front side. We're using maybe about 2.5 to maybe three, maybe. So we have a nice facility for everyone to come out and join us to have fun. What to expect, dude? You should be expecting to have a good time, man. The goal of Robinson Raceway and our crew and DRT and everyone that is surrounded or affiliated with us, the goal here is to bring back the fun in racing, right? We're going to be gathering together. We're going to be cooking, we're going to be talking and camping and all that good stuff. And, outside of racing, there's going to be a community of individuals coming together to enjoy one another. And as a bonus, we get the opportunity to play with our tour cars, and so for the average individual, they should be looking forward to fresh air. Man, it looks like it's going to be clear skies. A great camping time and a great experience with friends and enjoying racing. On top of that, our amenities that we have, about 3 miles away, we have our general store. Uh, you'll be able to pick up ice and propane there. If you need any odd ends foods and stuff like that, you can pick that up. But if you need gas, it'll be maybe about a 10-minute drive away as soon as you leave Robinson's Raceway. You'll be able to fill up on gas. If anyone is looking for any type of, we have facilities for people to camp and stay overnight. But if individuals are looking for maybe some cabins to stay in while they're there, I would suggest them to look into Potrero County Park, which is about maybe 2 miles away from us. And I believe they have about two cabins there for individuals to use or rent out. Um, there's also a campground there too. It's all hookups and full water. But yeah, outside of that, everything else is about 14 miles away. And come on out and enjoy having a good time, man. That's what
Yeah,
they can
so
look forward to.
it's going to be a really good time. We're playing the video right here. This was at the soft opener. This is the fifth scale truck main, and you guys can already see. The track is big. We were talking in our previous interview that you had. Um,
Right.
that we did together on kind of our way out of there. And, it's definitely Chase esque. It's a lot of fun. We're changing that. You guys can see that back double in the back here. I think we're gonna
Yep.
do some changes on the other side of that lane and possibly cut that down
Yes.
a little bit. So we're making those changes. But yeah, there are amenities around there, but definitely pack in. We're
Yes.
gonna be having we're going to be having a really good time. It's 3 days long, only necessary basically 2 days. So, but we'll be there, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So guys that like to camp out and everything like that, and that's another thing that we're leading into. You will be you'll have porta potties out there. I know that you have certain sections there that do have water. And I think that's usually for the normal,
Nice.
kind of the other guys that are there. But I know that people can get water, I do believe, if they
Yes.
need to fill up.
Yes.
You guys have a well there, and everything like that. And part of the for staying there, the absolutely, it's so nice the area that you've cleared. So we'll kind of show you guys what they've cleared out. So you can obviously see the track right there, but let's see an aerial view. This is the aerial view of the track. So you can see where their track used
Wow.
um, from it
Yeah,
changing
that's a
a
classic view
long
right
time
there, baby.
ago. Um,
Right.
and that's a long, long time ago. And they cleared
Hmm.
out all of this over here. They're going to be clearing out other sections. I know, but so you guys have 5 acres here. You
Yep.
cleared out a lot of this
Five and
over
a half.
here. So five and a
Right.
half acres altogether. So this is actually where the track is located over here, guys. Um, what is the
What what that
Oh,
section
what
used
is
to be,
the
that little
so
square used to
Matthew
be a garden,
says,
so we didn't clear that out.
what is the charge to camp? So it is going to be $10 a night. So
Hmm.
$10 a night to camp. I do believe that's going to take care of, and that goes directly towards the track, guys. That's not,
Yes.
part of the event. That is for the Robinson family because they do have a lot of, they've got the porta potties that's on their side. They've got the
Hmm.
upkeep for all the trash. So they do have trash dump, and there's going to be a lot more there. They also have well maintenance. I know that's actually a huge cost. And then you guys
Yes.
got pumps, you
Yes.
got your hoses, and everything like that. So even if you just stay Saturday night, it's going to be $10. So it's not like where you have to pay 30, $40 for the entire weekend. It's just per night, guys. So,
Hmm.
uh, no, I don't believe it's per person, Brandon. I think it's a campsite. Is that campsite there, Robinson?
Yes. Yeah,
So,
per campsite, yes.
per
It makes
campsite. So that's yeah, that's really
right.
fair. So if you have your like
It
cluster of group, and I'm sure it'll get figured out, but that's basically to help take care of. So if you have your main crew, hey, this is us right here, okay. But
right.
it's not a crazy amount, and that helps with the normal upkeep for the venue, and I think that's totally fine. So $10 is 100% easy, and it goes straight to you guys to keep up this awesome place and also to reinvest.
Right.
So to get more.
A
So
lot of times, Matt, just for restaurants, especially in California, our porta parties are like 220. And when
oh
you
yeah,
get two of those, which we normally do, you're looking at 400 on top of the water bill and everything like that. So this is just for the people to be able to, have facilities and everything like that. And
for sure.
I know sometimes, folks can look at it, but we're not here trying to, gouge people. We want folks to have a really good time and see the
You
price
have
of
to
this.
pay your bills, man. We 100% understand, but this isn't something that's going to be charged, by mod. This is, Robinsons. They're going to take
Mhm.
care of all of that, and it's just $10 per night. So it's money well spent, as we have Brandon Austin put in here. So it's going to be economical for everybody. Um,
Right.
and that's pretty much for the your rig or what have you, like your RV parking, I believe it is. So
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
so that's really cool. I think it's very fair. So, and then we'll
Mhm.
have so we're gonna have a bunch of classes out there, guys. Um we're gonna be running the let me see if I can find it real quick. um
I was gonna ask you what class we
I
were
was
gonna
gonna
run.
yeah,
We're gonna have a blast because we had a blast with a run with your brun class. I'm not sure if we're gonna have
yeah,
that,
I
but
think we're gonna do a run with your brun class again. But we have all of our standard classes that we're used to here. Let me kind of go through that real quick. Find
it'd be awesome. I'm getting my slash ready because
I know that's gonna
Rubella
be
has
fun.
just inspired me. It's just inspired me. Well, that's awesome.
So we will show you guys. So this is our banner right here, our flyer, I should say. So we have fifth scale classes, so four-wheel drive truck, four-wheel drive buggy, 40 plus truck, and rookie. And we're also going to be adding a run what you brung class that's going to be kind of like anything. And then we'll also have 8 scale classes: nitro buggy, nitro chuggy, e truggy, and 40 plus. So going to try and hopefully pull some of our Huckleberry friends to come out, and that's only Saturday, guys. You guys can practice Friday, racing Saturday, 2 qualifiers in the main, and we do have lights, compliments of Site Solar. So they're one of our title sponsors. So thank you, Site Solar, and Jason Moorhead over there, taking care of us on that. So thank you so much to him. And we'll
Absolutely.
be having that run what you brung class. I think it was pretty successful. So invite out all of the shout out to those guys that came out. Who were they again there, Eric?
Oh, the Fiesta Island Bashers, man. They're Cody came out and he was awesome. Pierre and Tony and Chris, I believe. Man, all those guys, they were awesome. I went out there to visit them, and dude, they were very receptive. And let's just say a couple of them have already gotten some fit skills. So we've been able to convert some. But yeah, we most definitely want to have a Run What You Brung class for them. Dude, it was very exciting to have them out there. And dude, yeah, I know I had a blast just watching them. So yeah, so Fiesta Island Bashers, man, you guys are awesome. Can't wait to see you guys on the 28th.
Yeah, so we got Matthew for Jed in here. Interested to know if there's electric classes. We'll have e-buggy, e-truggy, +1 Richie Brown. Yeah, so we're gonna have that all. That's
Yep.
gonna be run on Saturday. Even the run what you brung class, we'll complete everything on Saturday for those guys, and that's at a discounted rate to the fifth scale
Hmm.
because basically it works out to pretty much about $20 a day is what it kind of works out to for
Right.
racing and everything like that. And it's a lot of fun. And you guys are,
Absolutely.
yeah, it's a ton of fun. So yeah, Matt, we will have a 8 scale classes that weekend. And we've got let me see, anybody else have any other questions on there? Totally fair. Yeah. So RV parking. So you guys will see. Let me pull up the overhead here again. Um, you'll see here. So over here, you can see the mouse. Right here, there's RV parking here. It's actually RV parking
Yep.
right over here. This is the track that's actually right here. So the track is in this area
Right.
here, and then we're going to have parking over here. There's a little bit more parking I
Yep.
know over here now than what there is in this shot. And then there's this big tree here. So we actually cut this way back, or Robinson did, I should say.
Yep.
You actually see a
Hmm.
car coming in there right there. So yeah, that's where you enter. So where that white car is where you enter. You'll come through here, you loop around, and then all this is basically clear. All of this is like clear. Um,
Yep. Hmm.
so it's a good amount of room. So we're on. So this is basically on 2.5 acres, um,
Hmm.
right here.
Easily.
So easily
Easily.
on two and a
And
half, and then I
and I
think
think Mark Robello brought in like I think he had a almost a 40 foot behind him. He was able to get in and out, and he had about a 17-foot truck. So I know he is going to be bringing that again. And I think Chris Schaefer brought almost a 30 footer as well with no problem. So we have enough room for you guys. We're just going to back you guys down. If you guys look in the bottom right hand corner, there, even though it looks small on that map, there's a lot of room down there to kind of, slide you guys in.
yeah, we'll
Um,
sardine ourselves in there. It's no problem.
yep.
We'll all get in there. But yeah, it's gonna be a absolute ton of fun, guys. And we have Brandon Austin. Did you get more lights for us blind folks? So I think we 4 lights there, Brandon. I don't imagine us running past. I think when we actually needed the lights was like past 8 o'clock. Due to the elevation that's there, we're at like 1,900 to 2,000 feet. So it actually gets darker later
Yep.
there at the facility. So not only do we have the advantage of the elevation for for the
Lighting.
weather. So the weather's going to be
Hmm.
much nicer. We also have the advantage where it actually stays light longer. So I don't
Yep.
imagine that we'll be running way into the night to do a lot of that. Maybe we'll have some tests and tunes and stuff like that. But yeah, hopefully in the future here we'll also be able to get maybe one or two more site solar light towers out there um,
Hmm.
and going. So, but we got you guys
I
have
also
big.
took the time, man, to go
Yeah.
out there and to angle them and get that light kind of shining in one specific area to light it up. So we kind of went out there in the dark and turned one on at a time and made sure that we can illuminate it as best as possible. So compared to the last time we ran, we have more light on the track, not shooting over the track. So before Brandon let him know, if we do go that late, we'll at least have something a little bit better. But it would be great if we could get a few more.
Yeah, right
But
on.
thank
So
you for the ones we do have.
yes, most definitely.
Mhm.
Question here
Yeah.
from Matthew about cell service.
Right now, AT&T works well and Verizon works well. If you have T-Mobile, that you'll have to stand in certain areas to get service. Same thing with Sprint and every other carrier. The main carriers that have cell towers out there are Verizon and AT&T. You can also get internet out there if you have your hotspots. You'll be able to get at least 3 bars with Verizon, and I believe it's about the same with AT&T. With T-Mobile, I know it's kind of hard to get maybe 1 bar, but yeah, those are the two main carriers that work in that area.
Right on. So I'll post it up here. Yeah. So those that are asking about the cell service, when I had done this, all of it is on cell signal. So obviously you can see we were able to stream out there. So I'm on Verizon. So that should be easy. So we see the water out there. You guys have water tankers and a big water hose and actually a full crew of water guys.
Yeah, we most definitely have a big, large baseball team family of folks out there to help with watering. Also to help with tar marshaling. If people need help with tar marshaling, their services are available for a certain price. Yeah, we the goal is to make sure that we had enough water, and we've been blessed to have everything on well water. And so the only charge we have is to pull it out of the ground. And so we currently are using the IBC totes at about 275 gallons, and we have three of those on the right and left side of the track. And we're currently actively trying to add one more down at the bottom. As you remember, Matt, it was hard to stretch that far to get the very end of the track. And we want to make sure that the track stays, kind of moist when we get off of there. So the good thing and the bad thing about the track is that the good thing is that when it takes on a lot of water, man, it still stays consistent. It still stays hooked up, doesn't get muddy. The other side of it, it loves to drink water. So, so,
Well,
so
good thing
what
you
we would
have a
like to
well.
do, yeah, we would like to make sure we get the water out there, and then we'll get everybody hooked up. But yes, thank God we have a well because our bill would be kind of high.
Yeah, you guys
Yeah.
can actually see. Let me see if I can back up this video real quick. You can see where their well is, and it's a huge tanker back there, right?
Yeah, we have about that one is about 3,000 gallons. We're hoping to expand that at a certain time. But that above ground tank is about 3,000 gallons. And as you know that this year we've got a lot of water, so our water table is exceptionally high. Yep, there it is right there in the far right-hand corner. That's about 3,000 gallons right there, sitting above ground waiting to be on tap. But our water table now is extremely high, and so it's very nice to be able to have that sitting on top of the ground, but we've got plenty in the ground to pull out and use as well.
Yeah, so it's super 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 cool, you guys. Like I said, I when we were talking about it. The main thing is having water, and if you
Yes.
got good dirt, and that's what makes a track right there, and obviously space. But you've got the space with the 5 acres, and I'm sure as you go, we're gonna clear out more room. I wonder if we can go back in time and kind of what you guys have done in the past here. I think you can. You can check it out. We have Bob Bowers here. What about lodging in the area?
Okay, so the last time we came out, there was a neighbor of ours who is currently doing a Airbnb. So there is an Airbnb, which is a little bit, maybe about 2 miles away from the track. You can actually see it from our house. I'm not sure what the price is on that, but I'm gonna try to get that for.
Oh, we lost Eric there. Some technical difficulties. Maybe he'll go out and come back in. But yeah, so there for the amenities that are around there. Um, we could do even a. I guess I can do a simple search here for you guys. So we can go nearby and we'll check out hotels. So those that want to try and get a hotel, it will be a little bit of a hike. Um, I know there looks to be. So there you go. So there's plenty of hotels right there, guys. I think that's in Mexico right there. So probably be, I don't know if we're able to go on the other side. That's in Mexico. So there we go. There's a hotel over there, a couple over here. Oh, there's one. So backcountry inn, it looks like. So there's the track. So mainly, if you guys are coming in, you'll most likely, let me see here if I can get him back in. Let me see. You coming back in here, Eric? Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah, can you hear me now? Am I better? Oh,
There he
get my
goes.
video going. Awesome. Sorry about that.
All
But
right.
yes, the other places that you can also get lodging would be the campground where they have 2 cabins there. There's also a place called Pio Pico
Is that
that
right here?
uh,
Rancho de
yeah, this.
Campus?
Let me see here.
Yeah, it says campground right there.
Yeah,
It's not far at all.
yeah, that one is the campground for Potrero. There's also one more, maybe about
Okay.
45 minutes away that Guy Nelson was at. It's called Pio Pico, and they have lodging there as well. If they're looking for places to stay, but closer in East Lake would be their best bet for if they're looking for luxury hotels.
Awesome. And then it
Hmm.
looks like you can go across the border there and also get to some hotels.
Oh man, you can get some good food, some good tacos, man, for a decent price. I'll tell you that for sure. I would tell you, don't drive, most definitely walk, because it's hard on the weekends to get back and forth. So if they do decide to go out for a little while, they may want to walk across. Also, there's a casino up there where they offer steaks for $9.99. Um, it's the Golden Acorn Casino. That's not too far away either. There's another casino in the opposite direction, maybe about 27 miles away. That they have, I think it's called the Tony Gwynn Lounge. So there's most definitely foods and eateries, a little bit of a drive away, but most definitely pack in, you guys. Bring everything that you believe that you're going to need. Most definitely, just in case it may be a little bit warmer, bring a fan for you guys. But outside of that, dude, normally the weather is nice during this time of year, especially at night. So I think you guys are going to have a great time. So just remember to bring what you can to be comfortable as possible. I think that'll
Yeah, I'm
be
gonna look
awesome.
up the weather right now. Um, yeah, it
The
says
last
it's
time I looked up, it's about
64 out
average.
there. Oh, it looks
Right now,
beautiful.
64. Yep. That's awesome. But on average, when I looked at the average, it looked like it was 79 on the low and I think 80 on the high. Oh yeah, look at that right there. That's what I'm talking about.
So yeah,
It's called
that's looking good.
Mondays.
We'll look at the weather channel right here. So it stays really nice up there.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it doesn't get warm until about August. That's when it starts warming up. But the hottest that we've seen, like the hottest, like is normally a 103, and that's not average. Normally it stays around about the low 90s. And but that one time it peaked at 103, and that was about it. And normally there's a nice breeze that's blowing through there, so it keeps everything kind of decent. So this time of year, man, is awesome. From spring all the way till around about August time, man, it is a beautiful place out there, that's for sure. And as you saw the last time, man, it's a whole lot of good scenery. You're looking at mountain ranges and blue skies. I mean, it's a great place to kind of kick back and relax.
Yeah, it's gonna be super nice. I'm gonna try and see if we can see kind of the weather that happens here. Oh, let me look at 2022. That'll probably help. It's like I
Oh yeah,
can't see
no.
into the future.
Oh, well, you know what? We'll go in the past. We
Right,
can base our
exactly.
data
So it
off of
looks
that.
like on average it's gonna be low 90s. So that's not bad at all.
Hmm.
So we'll be on the average of around 91, 92. So and then
Which is,
it drops down low at night, so you can see it gets down into the 50s at night
oh yeah, yeah. As
and in
soon
the
as that
morning,
sun
so it get
disappears,
brisk at night.
it gets real
Yeah,
cold.
awesome. Uh, and it looks like Brandon Austin saying best food on site. Um, will your neighbor be cooking again?
You know what? I will try to get a hold of her to see what we can do.
Right on, right
That's for
on.
sure. We've been getting hit up by a whole lot of folks who would like to come out and cook. We also want to capture some of that to help support the track as well. So we're gonna try to find a win-win situation for everyone.
Right
So
on.
tell Brandon we'll try to have those tacos for him.
Yeah. Steve Perez says bikini in the daytime and snow gear in the night. Oh
Yeah,
man.
yeah, he could be kind of, he's almost close. He's about almost on par.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
We don't want
The
to
only
see
place
that,
that you get,
Steve. We don't.
yeah.
None of us want to see that.
So tell
Believe
Steve I
me.
said, "Wow."
Oh man. Robinson wants to see it. Robinson
Yeah.
does. I like to sleep at night. Oh
Oh
man.
man,
So yeah, guys,
hilarious.
it's gonna be a ton of fun. So just going through it with you, we're gonna be getting in there. Like we'll be showing up in on Thursday most definitely. So we'll be getting in there Thursday to get all set up for you guys. I think you can get in there on Thursday. I'm not
Yep.
sure.
Yes.
So we can get in there on Thursday. People can pack in if you like. And then we're going to be starting up with on Friday. We'll have open practice. We'll probably run just a practice seating on later on Friday just to get everybody into the system. We've done that before. It's worked out really well. And then we'll end up having practice in the morning on Saturday till most likely around 9:30. We'll get started at 10, and we'll be running 3 qualifiers, and then for fifth scale, and then we'll run 2 quals and a main for 8 scale and run what you brung, and then we'll have trophies for everybody, and then we'll run fifth scale mains on Sunday. We'll power through those and then get everybody out of there at a decent time, hopefully by about 3 o'clock. Is going to be my goal to get everybody out of there so they're able to get back home and get to work on Monday. So yeah,
Awesome. I look forward to having
so
a
it's
fun
going to be
time
good.
with you guys, man.
Oh yeah, so it's gonna be a lot of fun. We got Matthew Forget. Let's see. Matt, for 8 scale, what type of treads would work well? So, what works well on 5th scales is going to be at least the chaser. So, it's going to be a bigger lug. This track is not going to pack. The dirt doesn't pack. So, it's going to be more of a loam surface. So, you're going to want a bigger lug tire. I would say like an impact, or if they have a chaser, just something with a bigger lug. Not like the motos or anything like that I don't think is going to be needed, but a bigger lug tire. Nothing that's going to be, maybe even a whole shot will work. Maybe a little bit bigger tire than a whole shot. So hopefully that helps you. Let me see here. Oh, Carl, he says, I recognize where you're at right now, Matt. Yeah, I'm in the new little mod trailer we're setting up. For my local track here at Huckleberry, I announce there all the time, and I wanted to get a little announcing trailer, so I'm actually setting it up. I got all my media stuff in here, so I might actually be hauling this out for our race there, so we can
Awesome.
pit out of it for the announcing and all the media and everything like that. Because last time I was out of my van. But I think with this it'll be nice. I'm bringing it anyway, so may as well pull it up. Um, so we'll have the full gambit there. So yeah, guys. So for our 8 scale guys, a little bit bigger lug tire is going to work well. It won't really pack. There's little to no tire wear as long as the track stays decently moist. Um, and we're going to be having that thing always watered to keep down the dust and everything like that. And we have the full Robinson water crew there to help us out. So we should be good. I think they're going to get another. Hopefully by that time we'll also have another pump and more water tanks out there, and it will make that watering process go like that. As long as we
Exactly.
have the people, which I know that they do.
Yeah.
So so we should be good.
Got a full team.
It's gonna be a ton of fun, guys. When I heard that Eric had this awesome track coming out, I knew Eric as a person, just how he is, and he's an amazing guy. And then just for his whole family and what they're doing, and I was like, dude, we got to make something happen. And even before I saw the track, I was like, we're gonna make something happen there. He's like, all right, so.
Yeah.
Um, it's gonna
Man,
be
Matt,
cool.
and I was leaning
There's
on you hard too, man. I was leaning. I was
yeah,
like, please, please
yeah.
help.
That's
Please.
that soft opener was good. We were able to go out there and help you. But you guys had it, dialed in. Everything's about the track, the water, and the layout and everything like that. Are you doing anything with the driver stand? Are we getting one or two more of the scaffoldings by chance?
We have purchased one more. Basically,
Okay.
what we've done with the driver stand, we have now moved the stairs to the opposite side for those who were there. And we have also pitched it. So now when you go to look to the right, you're not looking into someone's ear hole. So now you'll be able to look to the far right, like you see on this video right now, it's looking to your left. But normally, when we got on the stand for the soft opener, we were trying to work all these things out. Uh, One person would stand on the far left hand side, look to their right, and couldn't see the right hand side. So we ended up pitching the stand. So now it's even with the track, and everyone can see the track from right to left, and there's no blockage. So we'll be entering in on the left hand side this time. But our goal is to at least try to get two more scaffoldings. Our goal that we would love to see on that track is anywhere between 12 to 14 cars. Dude, just racing to just make it a blast, dude. We most definitely have the room. The lanes are about anywhere between 17 feet in some areas, but mostly 20 to 18 feet is the goal. We want it nice wide lanes so you could make decisions and make changes without too much repercussion. But it also makes for really good racing. Inside outside racing is the goal here, man. I wanted to create a track that would not break the car, had a smooth rhythm to it. Didn't slow you down too much, but man, just slowed you down just enough to make it exciting. And you know that back and forth Mueller had and you and Parker, dude, it just makes for good racing. Along with Marco Bello and Jeremy Vigay, dude, all that type of racing, it's what makes it fun, you know. So that's what we were going for with this. So yes, now you're looking on the right hand side of the track here. Beforehand, we couldn't see down there, but that was the goal with the driver's stand. So now we're gonna get maybe about two more. We've already purchased one, and we're gonna try to attach it and go from there.
Yeah, right on. And yeah, personally driving on it, yeah, we immediately got there, and it's kind of one of those things where I looked at, I didn't think it was going to be that big of a deal, but definitely you could feel it when you were up there. So, yeah, it's
Mhm.
Eric. When we told him, he's like, "Dude, no problem." So they have the room to shift it over. Shift over that driver stand, and it's actually pretty cool. It's on a bunch of scaffolding like the ones you'd see at like Home Depot, and
Yep.
I never even thought about that. So whoever came up with that, genius. Um, it's like
Man,
a
that was
mobile.
Chris Schaefer, man. He was like, dude,
Yeah, that
maybe
was
we can make
smart.
this work. Yeah, dude, I got
Yeah,
it there,
and
and I'm
I
like,
thought
let's put it together.
really,
It
really
was
cool.
awesome.
So it's a super good idea. And you guys actually have an elevated area there. So the track is actually sloped. Like it's or the I would say that like
Yep.
the terrain is sloped down right there and then it goes flat. So you're actually naturally higher where the driver's stand is. So it gives you another boost of height, over the track than just being basically level with it, if that makes sense.
Right off the goal here, Matt, was to get that first, even with the first step down. If you're standing on the dirt of the driver's side and you're looking down, that's already 6 feet off the ground. And as it slope, it has about a 5% grade going down, you know. And so when you get to that other end, if you're just standing on the dirt, not on the stand, you're going to be almost 6 feet in elevation. And then you add another 3 or 4 feet on the driver's stand, you'll have plenty of room to see your car. The goal is to make sure you can see. And so when we had that dirt stand built, and we most definitely wanted it elevated so people can see down to that far lane. And we made that far lane a little bit wider. As you remember, the last time we had a couple of head-on collisions, man, you and Mueller and myself we walked out there, and you said, Eric, I think if we pitch this lane out, we'll be able to avoid some of this oncoming traffic. So we're in the process of getting that done. Mueller is going to be coming out with me to help get all that set up. I think it's going to be the week before, get everything re-nailed back down, keep the flow of the track, but also keep cars from doing that head-on collision.
Yeah, most definitely. So Chris was a huge help out there, and yeah, so he's
Absolutely.
going to go out the week before. We're actually heading out to Oregon this weekend. We have a filming event for J Concepts, and then we got that week off, and then we got another flying event, and then when we come back from that, I think he's going to go out there and help out. So that's going to be really cool, and um, kind of the issues that we did see possibly with the layout, or so less breakage does happen,
Right.
that we're able to get it figured out. So this is
Stay
actually
off the
Brandon
pipe.
Austin filming right now. This
Oh,
is
go ahead,
Brandon
Brandon.
filming.
That's what
Thank
I'm
you to
talking about,
Brandon.
Brandon. Did a good job, Brandon. That's what I'm talking about. I was going to tell him, Matt,
So
make sure you stay off the pipe. We can protect you, but when you get off the track, you get on the pipe does not give. So,
no, it doesn't give.
yeah, so if you're going to do the 50-50 grind, man, I would warn you, stay off the pipe. Oh, that looks nice.
Exactly. So
Uh,
yeah, so you guys will see. I don't know. That's a terrible shot. Um, see if I can snap it. So well, realistically, we've had guys where they go over this double, they'll land on the other side, and they'll actually go into this lane. So this lane will actually
mm,
curve up further
yep,
over here. So we're making that change where it'll actually come over. So you'll avoid that. We're going to avoid that section where guys won't come into oncoming. And I think we're going to cut down that jump right there. So guys
yep,
with a little bit less hot motors can make it easier and if they're not lined up as
Mhm.
much. So I think that's another change we're going to be making. And then if
Yeah.
you do break parts, we'll have the official hobby shop on site to get you dialed in, the Mod Speed Shop. So get you dialed in for the racing and keep you guys moving out there. So we got Dan here. Where can we set up pit stops? So I think that'll be right in the front there. That we actually did have a pit lane,
Yeah.
um, but we just never used it. So if I know Dan
Hmm.
had to leave early, but there is a pit lane. It's actually right there. Let's see if I can go back a little bit. Let me get that back. Um, so pit lane is actually, so you come around. That's my buggy. So if I pause it right there, so pit lane's actually right here, Dan.
Hmm.
So you come into the pits. So right here is where pit lane is, and it goes right in front. And the loop line is right over here. So loop line's right here, pits are right here as you come in. So where that little orange marker is the like the start finish line um, of what it is. So hopefully that helps.
Hmm. Yeah, our goal is to, as the income comes in, we'll start adding more. But that pit lane, we're gonna try to, build a rack so everyone, or ramp that everyone can drive up and have access to it. Right now, it'll be on the ground, but yes, it's most definitely there to be used.
Yeah. So it's going to be really cool. Thank you to Eric and family. Your wife has really been working hard. She's been, and this is in your words. You said a
Ooh,
slave driver.
man,
I did not
she
say that.
is. Oh no, oh
You
no,
said
yeah, she
that.
most definitely. I surely did. I surely, and I'm not taking it back. You.
I'm like, what
Oh,
did you just say,
man,
Eric? You're like, she's
man,
a slave driver,
she's
man.
a
I'm like,
slave.
all right.
Hey, she's a slave driver, bro. I'm telling you, man. She's a very hard working woman. Matt, she asked me today, hey, do we have everything we need? She started making a list, man, for me to work on for the honeydew list to make sure we got everything dialed. And she's one of the reasons why this track is looking the way it's looking, man.
No,
I have a regular
I
job,
saw
and
her out
she's
there
looking.
putting down pipes, and she was out there, talking to all the kids and what they should be
Yep.
doing. And I was like, oh man, she's a G, man. She
I'm
does her
telling
stuff.
you,
She's a
man.
real woman. She's out there making it happen. She's a ride or die. I love it.
Yeah,
Oh
dude, I'm telling you, she starts getting them in shape. She's like, no, hey, let's go. And even on
yeah,
this day, you see, she had them all out there, dude. Pretty much all them term marshals are knucklehead kids, so they're out there doing some work, and I most definitely appreciate them as well. They've helped me in
hundred
in
percent
this
shout
venture.
out.
Yeah, 100% shout out to my lovely kids, man. You guys most definitely make me proud. I appreciate you guys for all your help, and my wife as well, man, because this wouldn't have been nearly as beautiful or ready as it was, because I got a regular 9 to 5. I work for UPS, and it takes a lot of time. And dude, she was out there with the kids making it happen. So, man, wife, I love you, Jeanette Robinson, and my kids, I love you guys too. Thank you guys for making this happen.
Right on, right on. So yeah, guys, we're excited to bring you this event. Both Eric and the whole Robinson family and Mod. Jason's up and going again, guys. So I know we had postponed Delta, so Jason's back up and going after his stroke that he had. So that's good. Oh, that's where I waited for Parker here. Right after here is where we collided and I broke my car. Happens right over
Uh,
here.
I
He
think
checks
he
up on this double.
oh, he checked up hard, baby. He checked up hard.
Oh yeah, I didn't know he checked up.
Yeah.
So we come here. So I'm full
We're
throttle.
wide
He
open.
checks up, and I come right behind him. Oh man, I was like, we're in a straight line. How did that happen? That's terrible. I
Yeah, that was a hard
broke
checkup, but
everything
man,
in my car.
he was hey, he was making sure he didn't want to crash with you right there behind him, man.
I
So the
roached out
pressure
my
was there.
car. Oh my gosh.
Getting
Jeez.
carried off the field, baby. Getting carried off the
Carried it
field with
off.
on
Oh
a
man.
stretcher. Oh,
Yeah,
Hey, this
guys,
track
it's
will
gonna
do that.
be.
This-
It'll do that.
Yeah,
It's
it'll do
the
that. You don't
ground is
respect
harder
it.
than normal. The
Oh
ground's
yeah.
harder than normal. I don't know why,
And man, it's a
but
great track to
it
run.
hurts.
You'll have a great time, but man, you try to disrespect it, it'll most definitely remind you.
It'll teach you.
That's for
You're
sure.
gonna learn
Oh
today.
yeah. Yeah, you gonna learn today, boy. You gonna
You're
learn
gonna learn
today.
today, boy.
Go
Oh my God.
go ahead and get on that pipe if you want to. That'll carry you off. They're carrying chassis off in body bags out here, man. I'm telling you.
Oh, geez. So yeah, guys, it's gonna be a ton of fun. Can't wait to be out there. Yeah, it's gonna be a blessing, and thank you to
Absolutely.
Eric, the entire family for allowing us to come out. Excited to do more with you guys in the future, and it's gonna be a ton of fun. So the soft opener was a complete success. I think this mod race, we're gonna have a lot of people coming in from the NorCal guys. I think we might be getting some Bakersfield guys out there. I think they're gonna get a
Awesome.
little crew together. We're going to have Fear Farm guys out there. So we're going to have kind of the gambit. I know a lot of other people. We might get some. Obviously, we got the San Diego guys are going to be coming. Hopefully, some
Woohoo.
others come out of the woodwork. If maybe we can pull some of the Vegas guys, and really make it an awesome event. So, and what's really cool about this, guys, is when you're camping out there, you can only RC guys are watching, but you can leave out all your stuff. It's
Yes.
like it's so secluded back there where you don't have anybody else around, so you don't have to really pack in your stuff every night. The only stuff is it does get dewy out there, so anything you don't really want to get kind of wet,
Mhm.
you'll end up putting inside, like your radio and stuff like that, possibly your car, but everything else you really don't have to worry about, of somebody stealing
Yeah.
it or something like that, 'cause it's all of us that are there.
Yeah.
um, so it's going to be
Most
a ton
definitely
of
wanted to make
fun.
a space like that. We want to make a
Yeah,
space where you can
it's
relax and enjoy yourself and leave your stuff out and not have to
exactly.
worry about it.
So
Mhm.
you guys should be able to get in rigs that are past, that are around the 40-foot range. I know Mark Rebello got one in there. I would say if you're going to be trying to do that, get in earlier rather than later,
Yes.
to try and fish those things in there. But yeah, so, and I know, and I think that Eric in the future is going to be clearing more space on the property, hopefully for more area and more
Yes.
camping. But most definitely, if you guys are bringing rigs, let's we'll do it in a nice, orderly manner to get everybody in there. Um,
Mhm. We've cleared back to
so
need trees to make enough room, so we've made a lot of clearances and cut those back. And so yes, if you have a bigger rig, man, get there early. We'll be able to get you into position in a place that's very nice. Some of the majority of the area where the big rigs will be majority level. For everyone else, if we end up filling up, just bring some leveling blocks just in case, because some of the places can be uneven. But outside of that, man, yeah, get your big rigs there early, and you guys can show up on Thursday, and we'll guide you into the specific area. And especially if you have a bigger rig, we're going to get you guys closer to the track where the area is a lot more open. So, and we can spread you guys out down there.
yeah, it's going to be a ton of fun. We have Matthew here. I think he's a San Diego local. Any word on practice before race day? Yes, on Friday. Friday we will have practice, basically all day. Where we'll probably start up, I imagine, at 10 to 12. We'll have open practice till probably around 6 o'clock, I want to say, and then we'll run a seating practice, get everybody in and get the signups in, and that'll be really cool. It's worked out awesome. Gets all the transponders in, saves us a ton of time. So we'll be doing that. For newer racers, we also have the Borrow Me transponders, so they're completely free to use. So newer guys or run with your brung guys. A lot of people don't have transponders. We got you covered. So bring out those vehicles, and we'll help you out.
Mhm.
So should be good. So yeah, I think Robbie Kakela will be down there as well. He's commenting in.
Big Rob.
Steve Perez, is there a practice day this Sunday? I think that's what it is.
Yes, there's a practice day this Sunday. It'll be at 12 noon. It is when the gates open. 25 to race, $5 just for the entry, and you will be able to run until nightfall. Our goal is to, be able to get folks out there to get on the track, but I also promised some of the Fiesta guys, the Fiesta Bashers, some time out there on the track. And also some new eight scalers who are in San Diego. There is a large market of RCers that is looking for a track and a opportunity to run. So our goal at Robinson Raceway is to reach out to these individuals and give them a spot to run, and we all have fun running our rigs. So that's the goal. So yes, practice this Sunday at gates open at noon. We'll be running until 8 p.m. and entry is 5, and then the to practice race is 25. Hope to see you guys there.
Awesome. Awesome. So yeah, go and support that, guys. All the money goes towards, making that place bigger and better. And I know how much it takes to do all that, and it's not cheap. Just a track build alone's 2K.
Yep.
Plus. So, and that's not
Yep.
including pipe. That's not including the tanks and the pumps and the scaffolding and everything else. So it's a huge undertaking, and then a family, and Eric has like 17 kids. So you are
Yep.
you are the guy that's in, what is it? Oh man, it's not what is it with Arnold Schwarzenegger, where he's like, I got 5 kids to feed, and he's the
That's me.
taxi driver.
That's
That's you.
me, man. I'm telling you.
That's you,
And
dude.
I
He
take on
drives
kids
people,
that
you
ain't
drive
mine, man.
packages. You like, I got 5 kids to feed. He's got the alien arm that comes out. He's one of the mutants. Forget what it
Oh,
is.
I'm
What
telling that is that
what's the movie?
Men
Somebody's
in
gonna
Black? Is that Men
comment
in
that.
Black?
No, no,
Is
no.
it Men?
It's
No.
it's with Arnold
Oh,
Schwarzenegger. He goes to Mars.
Total Recall?
Total Recall. Total
Recall? I
Recall.
think it's Total Recall.
Yeah, Total Recall. Total
That
Recall.
is me, man. I'm
That's the
telling you.
one. That's the original one. I
Man,
got
as a
5
matter of
kids to
fact,
feed. He ended up not having a family at all, but you are the real life version of him, man. I got 17 kids to feed.
I'm telling you, man. My auntie took the time, man. She posted on Facebook for Father's Day. She goes, her caption was, that the individual who has fathered many kids. Man, good
Yes.
night.
Yes,
We've
100%.
taken on a lot of
100%.
kids, man.
And God
That's
bless you. God bless you.
man, good night. Thank you. Yes, Lord. Thank you, man. Because
Yes. You're
we have
blessed. That is for
some
sure, man.
families.
And thank you to all the Robinson kids, for all the help out there.
Yes,
And I know they're going to be
yes.
running around and helping. So, special thanks to
Mhm.
them. And we're going to have a fun weekend, guys. So we've almost been on for an hour now. I say we're pretty much good. We've gone over when practice will be, what tires. It's going to be $10 a night for camping, for like per campsite type of thing. And then we're going to have, we'll end up having, uh, racing on Saturday and Sunday. The 8 scale guys are going to be running on Friday and Saturday, basically. Saturday, we'll finish them up. We'll have trophies for you guys. We got lights out there for Site Solar, got plenty of water on hand. Pack in all of your guys' stuff if you're staying for the weekend. Definitely just pack in your propane, gas, everything like that. So you can kind of stay there all weekend. There's a couple general stores that are near there. But it's nice just to be able to stay trackside all weekend long. Super family friendly. And 100% thank you to Eric Robinson,
Thank you.
Jeanette,
Thank
the
you.
entire family for all their hard work. And we're
Mhm.
looking forward to being there on, I believe it's
The
July
28th.
28th to the
Hmm.
30th, I want to say.
Yep.
So yeah, 28th to the 30th of July, and we'll be there seeing you guys bright and early. We'll be down there on Thursday, getting everything set up, making sure everything's dialed in for you. So, but thank you,
Awesome.
Eric. I know you got a lot to do,
Thank
and
you.
you
Thank you.
got a family with 27 kids.
I
So,
got I got kids to
um,
feed.
Got kids to feed right now. All right, buddy. Well, I gotta go. I gotta go feed my girlfriend too. She's over here pacing around my trailer that I have. She about to
Tell her I
pounce
said
on me right
hey.
now, man.
Tell her I said
I
hey.
got like a tiger over here, man. She's gonna. See, look at her. She's about to pounce on me, dude.
she's like,
yeah, I know. She needs to eat, bro. I see her pacing over here. That means she's looking for snacks.
I'll wait till she taps her foot.
All right, bro. So I will talk to you soon. I'll see everybody there. Make sure to look on the channels, guys. We're gonna have a lot of cool live coverage coming up. We got a lot of everything coming up, and it's going to be a ton of fun. So thank you, Eric, for the opportunity to come to your awesome facility. Thank you for, all the faith in, us running a good program at your track. And we're looking forward to helping Robinson, not only at this race, but well into the future. As you guys grow, we want to help you grow right alongside with you. So
thank you.
Thank you so much.
Well, Matt. You guys have been awesome. You guys have most definitely made us look professional. Thank you to Sight Solar, man. Thank you to the M Factory, where we get our t-shirts made. Thank you to High Tech, man, Mod Media, and who else? DRT. If I'm forgetting anybody, you guys, please forgive me. But man, you guys have all made this happen. My wife, my kids, Matt, man, your family and your facility. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome.
Thank you, Eric, so much. And yeah, we got the flyer there, guys. You can see what the address is right there on the flyer. Just go to Mod on Facebook or on this page you might be watching from. It has the address there, 25607 Potrero Valley Road, Potrero, California. It has all the information. Thank you to all of our series sponsors there as well. You guys can see them to that bottom left-hand side. They've been amazing, and we're going to have a raffle out there and everything like that as well. So once again, thank you, Eric, for everything, brother. Appreciate you. Go get something to eat with the fam, and we'll be talking soon, man. And everybody, if you guys have any questions or concerns, just hit us up, and or Eric, and we'll do our best to get you guys helped out. So you guys have a blessed night. Thank you, Eric. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. And tell your friends and family, guys, to be at Robinson RC Raceway for the California Champs, July 28th to the 30th, 2023. Good night, everybody.